បាទសួស្តីអ្នកនរគ្នាយើងវិលត្រឡប់មកកាន់វីដេអូមួយទៀតហើយនេះគឺដូចគ្នានៅក្នុងផ្នែក listening section ដែលយើងមើលទៅលើកន្លែងនេះគឺ highlight នៅ correct summary បាទ about the task type this task type test listening in a reading skill you will listen to a short lecture then identify the correct summary of information you have heard you will do 2 to 3 highlight correct summary tasksបាទនេះគឺមាននៅ instructions ហើយ audio starter box ជាមួយនឹង volume control ហើយ summary of recording you must select one option that best relate to the recording បាទនេះគឺយើងឃើញហើយសម្រាប់ធ្វើការ highlight នៅ correct summary តែតើយើងបានស្ដាប់ហើយគេមានចម្លើយអញ្ចឹងគឺយើងជ្រើសរើសមួយដែលត្រឹមត្រូវហ្នឹងបាទ strategy គឺ be ready use the 10-second as audio countdown to skim the four summarize quickly to gain an idea of the topic you will not have time to read thoroughly អញ្ចឹងគឺយើងមានរយៈពេល10 second ណាហ្នឹងហើយសម្រាប់ធ្វើការ skim through លឿនមែនតើហើយទៅកាន់នៅចម្លើយដែលគេផ្ដល់ឲ្យនេះហើយបន្ទាប់មកទៀតយើងនឹងឮនៅសំឡេងដែលគេនឹងចាក់ឲ្យយើងស្ដាប់ហើយBe ready to listen and take note of key ideas using a reusable keyboard booklet បាទនេះគឺយើងធ្វើការស្ដាប់ហើយយើង take note នៅ main idea key idea អញ្ចឹងមកបន្ទាប់មកយើងធ្វើការប្រៀបធៀបជាមួយចម្លើយទាំង4ហ្នឹង Listen and take notes as you listen take note on the main and supporting ideas don't try to write down everything you hear use keyword abbreviation symbol and arrows to capture the most important ideas note any data given in support of an argument or any implementations suggested by the speaker. Do not try to read summary as you listen, but do not try to read. Each one is 40 to 60 words, so it's too much information. Focus on listening instead. អញ្ចឹងគឺពេលយើងពងស្ដាប់ហ្នឹងយើងក៏មើលបាទយើងក៏មើលទៅលើ summary ដែលគេបានផ្ដល់ឲ្យព្រោះយើងឡើងតែ focus មួយវាអាចម្លងអា key idea របស់គេនឹងដល់អញ្ចឹង tip កន្លែងហ្នឹងគឺយើងក៏មើលឲ្យសោះទៅលើ summary ហ្នឹងណាយើងគួរតែ focus ទៅលើ listening តើក្នុង listening ហ្នឹងគេនិយាយពីអីយើង note ទុកឲ្យអស់បាទយើង note ទុកបន្ទាប់មកយើងធ្វើការ compare ទៅ listening ទាំង summary ទាំង4ហ្នឹងអាហ្នឹងគឺមានភាគរយច្រើននៅក្នុងការធ្វើត្រូវណាហ្នឹងហើយmuch notes and summary when the audio stop use your notes to select the correct option first eliminate any option that contain incorrect information បាទអញ្ចឹងយើងឃើញហើយយើងពេលបានចម្លើយហើយយើងប្រៀបធៀបទៅមួយណាដែលខុសគឺយើងខ្វែងចោលអញ្ចឹងទៅយើងដឹងថានឹងបាច់មើលទៀតទេហើយបន្ទាប់មកយើង eliminate រហូតដល់នេះfocus the only one aspect of information that contain information that was not mentioned at all បាទបើគេអត់មាននិយាយទេយើងគូសចោលហ្មងទៅកុំឲ្យយើងនៅគិតច្រើននៅចំណុចហ្នឹងដដែល check the remaining option against your notes to confirm that it cover all aspects of the lecture and select that option and move on បាទអញ្ចឹងនេះគឺមាន sub skill tested ដែលយើងនឹងគេ test យើងទៅលើ listening ជាមួយនឹង reading listening គឺ identify the topic theme or main idea identify supporting points or example understanding academic vocabulary inferring the meaning of unfamiliar words comprehending explicit and implicit information comprehending concrete and abstract information classify and categorizing information following an oral sequencing of information, comprehending varies in tone, speed, and accent. Reading, good identifying supporting points or example, identify the most accurate summary, understanding academic vocabulary, inferring the meaning of unfamiliar words, and comprehending concrete and abstract information, classifying and categorizing information, following a logical and chronologically logical sequence of events and evaluating the quality and usefulness of text. Preparation. Develop your own techniques for rapid note-taking. Decide on your own abbreviations and symbols to practice using them so they become automatic. បាទអញ្ចឹងគឺ របៀបដែលគេឲ្យយើង prepare ហ្នឹងគឺយើងគួរតែប្រើប្រាស់នៅ technique របស់ខ្លួនយើងបង្កើតខ្លួនឯងទៅណាសម្រាប់ការ take note ព្រោះអីដូចយើងដឹងស្រាប់ហើយយើងទាំងអស់គ្នាណាដែលរៀននៅ university អញ្ចឹងទៅគឺមាន class ហើយគ្រូបញ្យល់អីអញ្ចឹងជួនកាលកត់លឿនមែនតើបាទមានទាំង arrow ក៏មានទាំងពាក្យកាត់អីក៏មានដែរសំខាន់គឺយើងចំណាំស្គាល់ខ្លួនឯងអញ្ចឹងទៅហើយអាហ្នឹងហើយគឺវាជួយយើងសម្រាប់នៅ section មួយនេះដែរគឺយើងអាចប្រើវាសម្រាប់ធ្វើការកត់ចំណាំខ្លួនឯងណាដូចថាអ្នកផ្សេងគេមើលនៅគឺមើលអត់យល់ទេយល់ខ្លួនយើងគឺបានហើយអាហ្នឹងគឺរបៀបនៃការ develop នៅ technique ខ្លួនយើងដើម្បី note taking rapid លឿនមែនតើ and practice skimming test sets of summary using a practice test in this book after 10 seconds use the word you notice to practice the probable context of the lecture បាទអញ្ចឹងគឺយើងធ្វើការ skim ទៀតហើយហ្នឹងហើយ skim នៅ summary using នៅ practice test នៅក្នុង book ហ្នឹងហើយបន្ទាប់ពី10វិនាទីគឺយើងប្រើនៅពាក្យដែលយើង notice ដើម្បីធ្វើការ predict នៅ content នៃ lecture បាទដែលវាអាចជា context មួយហ្នឹងណាហ្នឹងហើយ find podcast or lecture with a transcript and highlight the signal words that indicate the main points and the examples or evidence or opposing arguments, then listen for them in the audio. Underline words in transcript that the speaker highlights with stress or annotation. These have to indicate the key points. បាទគឺយើងរក podcast ដូចគ្នាដើម្បីធ្វើការ practice វាចឹងទៅ underline word ដែល speaker highlight ហ្នឹងបាទ listen to a 30 seconds of a lecture and noting the key point. Then stop the recording and write a sentence that summary the main information you heard. Repeat this twice until you have listened to 90 seconds. Then join sentence into a summary. Practice in writing summary will help you to recognize a summary. Practice until you can listen to 90 seconds without stopping the audio and produce a complete summary. នេះគឺរបៀបនៅក្នុងការវឹកហាត់ណាហ្នឹងហើយសម្រាប់ summary ហ្នឹងគឺគេឲ្យយើងស្ដាប់នៅ lecture ណាមួយរយៈពេល30វិនាទីបន្ទាប់មកទៀតយើង practice រហូតទៅដល់90វិនាទីអញ្ចឹងទៅដល់អត់មានឈប់ពេលដំបូងយើងឈប់30វិនាទីម្ដងហ្នឹងហើយយើងធ្វើការ practice នៅ summary អញ្ចឹងទៅរហូតហ្នឹងទៅនេះគឺជាវិធីនៅក្នុងការ practice ហើយនេះគឺ tip script ហ្នឹងហើយ use the 10 seconds before the recording begin to skim through an option to get an idea or the main of main points in each. Highlight correct summary. In the test, there are 2 to 3 tasks. For each task, you listen to a audio, then click the button next to the summary you think is correct. The wording in instruction below is the same as you will see in the actual test. បាទគឺយើងដូចគ្នាទេគឺយើងនឹងឃើញ you will hear a recording and click on the paragraph that best related to the recording អញ្ចឹងគេមាន practice កន្លែងនេះឲ្យយើងឃើញបាទនៅក្រោមមានមួយទៀតឥឡូវយើងមើលនេះសិនគឺយើងចាំថាមានតែរយៈពេល10វិនាទីទេដើម្បីធ្វើការ skim through នៅ summary ទាំង4ហ្នឹងហើយអញ្ចឹងដូចដឹងស្រាប់ហើយនៅពេលណាយើងស្ដាប់គឺយើងកុំ focus ទៅលើអាហ្នឹងខ្លាំងពេកដោយសារយើងឡើងតែអង្គុយមើលតែមួយអញ្ចឹងយើងម្លងអា information នៅក្នុង recording គេនិយាយបាត់អញ្ចឹងគួរតែយល់ល្អយើងធ្វើការ take note បាទអញ្ចឹងហើយយើង take note ហើយបន្ទាប់មកយើងប្រៀបធៀបនៅជាមួយហ្នឹងឥឡូវមុននឹង10វិនាទីយើងមើលត្រួសសិនទៅហ្នឹងហើយតែ10វិនាទីទេបាទ find it difficult decide employee to school honestly and obtaining their job after the selection online in some sense having opposite change the correct error and revising achieve the ability far better in relationship បាទអញ្ចឹង skim through មែនតើលឿនមែនតើហើយយើងទទួលបានកម្រិតមួយអញ្ចឹងទៅហើយនេះគឺ recording 31អញ្ចឹងយើងស្ដាប់ទាំងអស់គ្នា
Test 1 Highlight correct summary Page 52 1
It's been reported recently that some business schools have decided to make changes to students' grades by increasing them by 10%. This means that a C grade automatically becomes a B, and a B grade automatically becomes an A under the new grading system. And the change is retrospective, which means that it applies to all grades that have been achieved since the school's current grading system, which was introduced in 2007, has been in place. Now, there are at least 8 business schools who've changed their grading levels, and they decided to award their graduates higher grades so they would be more attractive in the highly competitive job market. However, changing grades like this has been criticized by the academic and business communities because many people think the grades have been falsely exaggerated and don't reflect the true ability of the student. In fact, many employers realize when a school has made adjustments to students' grades, and so there is no real benefit in doing this. Lifting the grades may even be damaging to the students because employers may believe that the graduates were given the high grades when they didn't deserve them.
Ok, ឥឡូវបន្ទាប់ពីបានស្ដាប់ហើយគឺយល់ហើយបាទគឺអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាគួរដឹងផងដែរថានៅពេលប្រឡងគឺអត់មានកន្លែងដែលឲ្យ take note ទៅសេអញ្ចឹងទេដោយសារតែកន្លែងនេះវាអត់មានកន្លែង box text box ឲ្យយើងធ្វើការទៅសេណាហ្នឹងហើយគឺយើងត្រូវតែទៅសេ take note ទៅលើกระดาษដូចតែគ្នាទេនៅក្នុង section មួយហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងនេះគឺខ្ញុំគ្រាន់តែឧទាហរណ៍គឺខ្ញុំឥឡូវទទួលបាននៅ main ID ហើយគឺដូចជា business school ហើយគេមានរបៀបនៅក្នុងការ grading ហ្នឹងគឺអាច increase ដូចថាសិស្សបានតាមពិតត្រូវបាន C ប៉ុន្តែបាន B ហើយបើ B អាចឡើងដល់ A អីចឹងទៅហ្នឹងហើយដល់ឡើងដល់ 10% ហើយអានេះគឺជា grading system ដែលចាប់ផ្ដើមតាំងពី2007ហើយគឺការ change grade ហ្នឹងហើយបើនិយាយពី business community អីហ្នឹងវាអត់មានអត់ល្អអីទេបាទពួកអីវាអត់មានផ្ដល់ផលប្រយោជន៍ណា not truth about student grade ទេហើយវាអត់មាន real benefit អីទៅកាន់ student អីទេព្រោះអីធ្វើអញ្ចឹងវាអាចធ្វើដល់កន្លែងការងារកន្លែងអីចឹងទៅគឺគេអត់សូវផ្ដល់តម្លៃឲ្យអ្វីដែលគេឃើញហ្នឹងណា resort ហ្នឹងគឺគេអត់សូវផ្ដល់តម្លៃទេដោយសារតែអាហ្នឹងវាមិនមែនជាសមត្ថភាពពិតរបស់សិស្សអីចឹងទៅហ្នឹងគឺ recording គឺបានស្ដាប់អញ្ចឹងហើយដូចអ្នកនរគ្នាឃើញហើយគឺខ្ញុំអត់បានមើលទៅលើ text នេះទេបើសិនខ្ញុំ focus ទៅលើអាហ្នឹងគឺបាត់អត្ថន័យដែលខ្ញុំនេះហើយបាទអញ្ចឹងឥឡូវយើងមើលគឺ finding it very difficult to get employment as standard ឥឡូវយើងមើលណាហ្នឹងហើយតើយើង choose មួយណាដែល best summary នៅលើ recording ដែលយើងបានស្ដាប់ហ្នឹង employer have criticized school for adopting unsafe teaching method ដូចជានេះមែនទេokay មើលមួយទៀត in order to improve the chance of student obtaining after some business school are adjusting their grade are being made to all grade awarded since បាទ2007 but instead of benefit the student in some instead having opposite inside បាទនេះដូចជាគ្រាន់ដែរបាទឥឡូវយើងមើលមួយទៀត some business school have realized their grading has been inaccurate since 2007 and are making change to correct the error ដូចជាមិន correct error ទេកន្លែងនេះ student grade are being reserved and employee move this move and it means that they will be able to employ better qualified student អត់ត្រូវទេthe quality of education have been improving, but it's not reflecting the pay they are achieving. Under pressure from employment that the grade are achieving much the ability far better than in recent year ដូចជាអត់ត្រូវដែរបាទកន្លែងដូចខ្ញុំនិយាយខាងដើមហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងគឺកន្លែងនេះត្រូវជាងគេគឺដើម្បីធ្វើការដូចថាមានឱកាសក្នុងការស្វែងរកការងារទទួលបានការងារក្រោយពីបញ្ចប់ការងារអញ្ចឹងណាដល់អញ្ចឹង business school ខ្លះគឺគេកែនៅរបៀប grading system របស់គេហ្នឹងគឺនេះ all grade award នេះតាំងពី2007មកហើយដោយធ្វើអញ្ចឹងគឺ benefit នៅ student ប៉ុន្តែបើយើងនិយាយមែនតើទៅវាមាន opposite side ដូចគ្នាវាអត់ជួយបានសិស្សហ្នឹងណាដោយសារចេញទៅធ្វើការគឺអត់មានចេះច្បាស់អីចឹងទៅហ្នឹងហើយអាហ្នឹងគឺខ្ញុំគិតថាកន្លែងហ្នឹងត្រូវជាងអញ្ចឹងចម្លើយឡើយនេះគឺខ្ញុំយក B បាទ B អញ្ចឹងយើងមើលបន្ថែមទៀតនេះគឺ recording មួយទៀតហើយខ្ញុំមើលនៅផ្នែកខាងក្រោមនេះគឺចំណុចផ្សេងដែលខ្ញុំនឹងបញ្យល់នៅវីដេអូក្រោយហើយហ្នឹងហើយឥឡូវយើងមើលមួយទៀត tip script listen to the signpost that indicate the main ideas because use word and phrases like the first thing I wanted to talk about on the one side on the other side to help listener understand the flow of the ideas បាទអញ្ចឹងដូចគ្នាគឺយើងមានរយៈពេល10វិនាទីមុននៅ recording ចាប់ផ្ដើមអញ្ចឹងយើងមើលលឿនហ្នឹងហើយអូខេចាប់ផ្ដើមតែម្ដងទៅ clean modern development there are not enough space to okay students suggest they are much more city local people and it's cheaper and quicker experience growth and effective creating more space to develop housing develop the house អូខេ10វិនាទីហើយអីអូខេឥឡូវខ្ញុំធ្វើការចាក់ស្ដាប់នៅ recording ទី32ហ្នឹងហើយយើងចាំស្ដាប់តើគេនិយាយពីអី
2. Urban development is the first thing I wanted to talk about here in Perth. Urban development is going on at a great pace, and the standard approach here in Western Australia is for suburban development to happen at the outer edges of the city. You have suburbs slowly spreading out into areas that are cleared, and this is eating into both areas of native bushland and land that used to be used for farming, for agricultural purposes. The debate here is that on one side, there's the idea that we need more housing. We have a housing shortage in Western Australia, and suburban expansion is essential. Suburban expansion on the edges of the city is cheaper and easier to do than building more homes within the city, even though it's recognised it creates lots of problems with infrastructure and so on. On the other side of the debate, people say that urban sprawl is destroying bush and, consequently, the natural wildlife that exists there, and that it's too easy for developers to ignore these facts.
បាទអញ្ចឹងគឺខ្ញុំគិតអីគឺខ្ញុំទទួលបាននៅ idea គ្រាន់តែ typing ហ្នឹងគឺប្រហែលជាអ្នកនរគ្នាឃើញ spelling mistake ច្រើនមែនតើអញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះគឺគេថាមាននៅ urban development ណាហើយហ្នឹងហើយវានៅ Western Australia ជាលក្ខណៈ land ហ្នឹងគឺធ្វើសម្រាប់ agricultural អីចឹងទៅហើយមាននៅដូចជា housing ឬក៏ស្អី expansion development developing នៅ boost ខុសហើយ spelling គឺខុសប៉ុន្តែយើងទទួលបាននៅកម្រិតមួយហើយដោយសារតែគេចង់និយាយនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងគឺគេសំដៅទៅលើការដែលbridge ដី bridge អីចឹងណាហើយវាអាចធ្វើដល់ផលប៉ះពាល់ទៅដល់ environment ផងដែរដោយសារតែសត្វព្រៃនៅអីចឹងទៅវាធ្វើឲ្យអស់ដីរបស់សត្វចឹងទៅឥឡូវយើងមើលគឺឥឡូវគ្រាន់សំខាន់យើងដឹង idea ថាគេចង់និយាយពីអីហើយឥឡូវយើងមើលមកកាន់ summary ហ្នឹងហើយយើងអាចធ្វើការជ្រើសរើសបានហើយExisting buildings in cities such as Perth are being cleared for modern development, although it's improving visual impact of city. It is cause difficulty in area where it's not enough space. Expanding population. The authority. Developer in Perth and other part of are struggling that would be able to build needed home for city, and it would be more affordable for a local people. It will make transportation from job and shop cheaper and quicker ដូចជាមែនទេនិយាយពីតកតង transportation but city like Perth and Western are experiencing a rapid growth in urban development នៅឡើយនេះដូចជាត្រូវបន្តិចហើយ and current trend is expanding in surrounding region បាទហ្នឹងហើយ expand although some people think it is cost effective than building within city believe that harmful effect to environment បាទនេះគឺវាអាចមានផលប៉ះពាល់ដល់សត្វអីចឹងណា animal គឺដូចជាហ្នឹងហើយឥឡូវយើងមើល D សិនយើងមិនទាន់សន្មតថាហ្នឹង Housing shortage is being addressed by encouraging people to move to other city in Western where has more space to develop new housing infrastructure. This benefit people to struggling find recommendation and avoid having to develop a house a bushland បាទគឺបើនិយាយពីចំណុចណាគឺកន្លែងនេះគឺគេមានផ្ដោតទៅលើអាពាក្យដែលយើងបានស្ដាប់មិញហ្នឹងណាដូច housing infrastructure ហើយគេនិយាយថាវា benefit នៅ people បាទ people ដែលអត់រកផ្ទះបាននៅហ្នឹងហើយវា avoid នៅ having to develop on house a bushland អញ្ចឹងយើងមើលទៅគឺឃើញថាខ្ញុំនៅតែគិតថា C ដែរទេបាទព្រោះអីអានេះគឺគេនិយាយពី rapid growth ហ្នឹងហើយនៅ urban development ណាហើយបន្តមកទៀត current trend ហ្នឹងគឺ expand ហ្នឹងគឺយើងដឹងហើយចំណុចហ្នឹងគឺត្រូវហ្មងហើយអត់ត្រូវគឺយើង eliminate ចោលទៅយើងកុំខ្វល់ cost effective ហើយវានេះ harmful អាហ្នឹងគឺជាចំណុចដែលយើងបានស្ដាប់ដឹងទាំងអស់គ្នាហ្នឹងហើយហើយឥឡូវ being addressed by encouraging to move បាទ to city ហើយ where there's more space to develop new housing ឥឡូវយើងស្ដាប់ភាសាទៀតប៉ុន្តែចម្លើយគឺខ្ញុំជ្រើសខ្ញុំយក C ហើយយើងស្ដាប់ភាសាទៀត
2. Urban development is the first thing I wanted to talk about here in Perth. Urban development is going on at a great pace, and the standard approach here in Western Australia is for suburban development to happen at the outer edges of the city. You have suburbs slowly spreading out into areas that are cleared, and this is eating into both areas of native bushland and land that used to be used for farming, for agricultural purposes. The debate here is that, on one side, there's the idea that we need more housing. We have a housing shortage in Western Australia, and suburban expansion is essential. Suburban expansion on the edges of the city is cheaper and easier to do than building more homes within the city, even though it's recognised it creates lots of problems with infrastructure and so on. On the other side of the debate, people say that urban sprawl is destroying bush, and consequently the natural wildlife that exists there, and that it's too easy for developers to ignore these facts.
បាទអញ្ចឹងគឺយើងបានស្ដាប់ហើយគឺវាមានគេនឹងឯងគេនិយាយថាតើដំបូងគឺវាមានវាល្អណាវា cost effective ក៏ប៉ុន្តែមានមួយទៀតគេថាវានឹងអាច harmful ដល់ wildlife នឹងឯង wildlife អញ្ចឹងចម្លើយគឺ C ហើយអានេះគឺអត់នេះទេអត់ចំជាអ្វីដែលគេបានលើកឡើងនឹងទេបាទអញ្ចឹងគឺដោយអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាឃើញហើយនេះគឺជា listening task type ដែលវាអាចចេញណាដោយផ្ដោតសំខាន់ទៅលើ highlight នៅ correct summary បាទអញ្ចឹងនៅក្នុងវីដេអូបន្ទាប់ទៀតយើងមើលទៅកាន់ចំណុចដែលខ្ញុំបាននិយាយមុននឹងដែរគឺ multiple choice ហើយជាមួយនឹង choose នៅ single answer អញ្ចឹងប៉ុណ្្នឹងហើយចំពោះវីដេអូមួយហ្នឹងអរគុណចំពោះការតាមដានរបស់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាជួបគ្នានៅវីដេអូក្រោយទៀត